Hi guys. I just had a beautiful, 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 beautiful experience. Oh man. So I just woke up from sleep, and in it I was back at home, which was very interesting. I was back in my elementary school, and there it was weird. It was the first time I was ever someone else in a dream, and I was seeing it from like a third person perspective at the same time. But I was Ryan Cropper, the guy who's kind of like started me on all this, or at least has held my hand throughout the beginning of all of this. And I was him at this almost like spiritual retreat, and at the very end, we decided to play this game. They had these very small frisbees. They were like this big. And what happened is you were supposed to take it and you're supposed to throw it as far as you can. And if someone catches it, then now they get points and they get to throw it. And if someone else hits it with a bat, then they get to throw it, and it negates the points that you accrued from that throw. Does that make sense? So I went, and the first throw I did was freaking terrible. I was like, how the heck do I throw this? I thought this was easy. And I started like paying attention to the other guys doing it, and I started learning, but in the meantime, like no one was actually getting me, if that makes sense. And I just kept throwing it and tossing it and not losing. And as I was trying to learn, and I ended up winning. And then I won as him. And then I went to a corner and split off from him and became myself and started clapping and congratulating him. And he just started playing on his phone this like one game. So I went over, I was like, hey man, like come on, you won. And he didn't say anything, and they're like, look at that, the medium is won. But I was aware that like I did it, but I didn't care. So I just kind of went around and started climbing because there was this tree. Then I came here, and then I experienced true silence. It was like my body turned off the sense of hearing fully. I've never experienced that before. And it was so pure. I had a call with a subscriber from France, and he explained to me how when he was doing the Wim Hof method, he would put his head under the cold water. Freaking crazy. And he would experience just pure silence, the most pure silence he knows. And this was like that. Like, right now I can hear the cars passing by. You hear the wind. I can hear my fan, roommate. But it was like, that just went away. I was just laying here like, oh my god, this is amazing. And it's been interesting. I think my body's really starting to change. I was yesterday at work, I was doing some meditation, and it felt like, if you've ever done the Wim Hof method or breathing exercises, you know the what you call it, that hyperventilation feeling when there's a ton of oxygen in you. Oh, you're just filling out your body with oxygen, you get almost like a little numbness in certain parts. I was just doing regular meditation, my heart started to feel like that. And this isn't the first time that it's happened, but it's the first time that I didn't focus my attention on it, and just kept doing what I was doing, and I kept growing. And as I leaned back on something, my body naturally started, okay, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, I'll just get up. My body naturally started going like this, like moving the spine to work that energy out. And yeah, I think my body's starting to go through some energy puberty, and it's doing some weird things, and I like it. It's sick. So, that's kind of a little update on where I'm at right now, guys. I friggin' love it. Love it all. Alright, my friends. Peace.